look, I was like, we're not gonna sit here and act like you just didn't do a double entendre there. You just hit a double entendre. Do you rap?
Welcome to Couch Surfing, the show where impressive guests look back at their big roles, their little roles, and everything in between. I'm here social distancing with Jay Pharoah. Jay, how are you?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. Are you ready to surf?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And then Wayne was like,
very few people land at SNL this early in their career. What did you do in that audition?
I did 6 impressions and 2 characters. I did Will Smith as a New York tour guide. I did Eddie Murphy. Yeah. It was like, you see that? If you look to the side, you see a homeless person and like another homeless person and another homeless person. And oh, no surprise, it's another homeless person. Like, I did Eddie Murphy in a library. I did Jay-Z.
What did that sound like? Eddie Murphy in a library.
He's like, all right, everybody, listen. Everybody just needs to be quiet. Everybody just be quiet. Stop talking. I know I'm loud, but you can't be loud because I run this bitch. It was like that. I did that.
What's the key to mastering a person? How do you go about doing this exactly?
The key to it is to never feel like you've mastered it. So you always give the illusion of like the illusion of the first time. Shakespeare has that quote. He said, when you're doing something, have the illusion of the first time. So every time I do it, and every time I look at these people, I try to find new nuances and whatever about them. And, I never feel like I 100% get them. But, even if people tell me I do, I'm like, nah, I still got more work to do.
All right. Up next.
Brandon, I need you to help me with this.
Are you kidding me? Things like
Okay, so we only chose this film because my name is in the title. You do understand that, don't you?
I get it, because there'd be no other reason.
Absolutely no other reason. Yeah, you're in it. Yeah, Greta Gerwig's in it, but it's all about my name being in the title.
I will give a shout out. Lola, first a shout out to you, but a shout out to Greta Gerwig in that film. She was phenomenal.
Do you stay in touch with her at all?
I haven't talked to Greta Gerwig since 2011. It's cool.
You better give her a call.
I'll give her a ring. Well, I'm gonna slide into the DM. Hey, let me go ahead and slide. But I'm gonna reach out and follow her, and maybe we can work on something. That'll be dope.
All right.
Hey, bro, check this out. I got the new Joel, the 2016 Joel. It's real life, matter of fact.
Okay, so it's you, Chris Rock, Leslie Jones, Michael Che, Tracy Morgan, Sherry Shepherd. How did you guys get any work done?
Because it was in the projects and the roaches started coming out at 5:00, so we had to wrap it up. You know what I mean? I remember Tracy was sitting there, and as soon as the roaches started coming out, he was like, "Oh yeah, listen, I don't like that. We got to finish this scene. I can't have that in my house." He had this.
I'm tired.
He had the idea that the roaches, like when he saw them, he just automatically thought he would carry them home with him. But I wasn't even supposed to be in that movie. Like, I did great at the table read. I was called in to just read DMX's part. And you know how you go to a table read, they will assign you what was just like random parts or whatever.
Right.
So he was like, all right, read that. And I did that, and I read a couple of other parts. And Chris was like, I think I'm going to put you in this movie.
All right, up next.
Where do people do such things? Oh my God, Karen. It's always a Karen. Oh my God, Karen.
Jay, you created Karen.
It's funny. I'm the one who started. There's always a white woman. There's always a white woman named Karen. Now, unbeknownst to me, even before that, I mean, there was like some Karen stuff, and I think Dane Cook had a joke about Karen always being somebody annoying, but like the white woman named Karen, I experienced that. So I said that, and literally when I saw the memes and all, I was like, really? What? I was okay. And it's funny because Brian Tucker from SNL, I love Brian Tucker. He tweeted, he was like, He was like, Karen, I remember that from Black Jeopardy. And I was like, yeah, and I remember that from Jay Pharoah. But it's fine. It's cool. It's cool. You can ask any of my friends, right? Any of my friends for years, I did that joke for years. Came to the show, refined it, everything. And then when everything dropped, they were like, oh, my G, they owe you money. Nah, they stole that. Nah, they owe you money. They owe you a lot of money, my G. Hey, it's cool. I've had other big ideas stolen before, but we're not gonna get into that. Thank you, Rihanna. We're not gonna get into that. It's all good. But whatever. Fenty Savage. It's all good. We're not talking about that, baby.
Welcome back to Couch Surfing. I'm still here with Jay Pharoah. Jay, shall we continue?
Yes, we shall.
I just don't want them on me. Oh, what want me to do? For you want me to shut down production because you're afraid of some bugs?
It's so gross.
I remember that day.
Were these the roaches that Tracy Morgan was afraid of?
Yeah, they were like, you thought you got away, didn't you, Jay? I was like, oh, y'all. All right, let me tell you about this. Now, shout out to Diana was so good. And Michael Rappaport, I love Michael Rappaport. He's so freaking funny.
We had him on this show, and he raved about you. And he thinks that the network pulled this plug on the show prematurely. And I agree. I love this show.
It should have. It still should be running.
I agree.
It deserved a few more seasons, if not, keep 7, whatever. But that day, my Lord, those roaches were real. They were real. To have that on me and just, and they were hissing like rattlesnakes. They were hissing.
Oh my gosh.
When you heard that screaming, oh, that wasn't acting. That was really me. Woo, boy.
Up next.
What are your daily goals?
What we got? That's insane.
Insane. So you begin your career shooting YouTube videos, and then you land in this Soderbergh film, and it's shot on an iPhone. What was your initial reaction to the iPhone twist?
At first I was like, how is this gonna happen? Like, it's a freaking iPhone. But being on set with Steven Soderbergh and seeing him put the iPhone on a track and sit there, dolly it up, and it was amazing. It almost made the performances more natural. And he put me in that movie.
How did you end up on Soderbergh's radar? Yeah, tell me.
Because Matt Damon showed him my Denzel impression back in 2010.
Wait, what?
Yep. That's literally how it happened. And then he hit me and he called me up and I said, yes. I was like, you're freaking Steven. My agent hit me up, was like, Steven Soderbergh wants to call you. I said, what? Steven Soderbergh wants what? Yeah, it was call me what? What? Call me Jared, my government name? What we talking about? He's like, no, he wants to talk to you. All from YouTube videos. What?
YouTube, man. All right. Up next. Ready?
Yeah. What we got?
I've been seeing someone.
Such a butthole.
Oh, Julius. He is a butthole.
Such a butthole, man. He's anti-Jay. He's the anti-Jay Pharoah. He's savage Pharoah. That's what he is. He's me when I get mad at exes. That's what he is. I'm like, I don't need this girl. I'm a celebrity. I'm gonna go get me some other booty. You know what I mean?
We have to talk about that high top fade wig. I mean, did the wig have a name? Did it have its own dressing room? Did it have an assistant?
It had a name. Francis. That was the name. Francis. It was French. Cousin is Jussie Smollett, as Dave Chappelle like to say. And
the movie premiered at this year's Sundance in January, which seems like an eternity ago. It was like 10 years ago at this point. Take me back to that moment, just having this film premiere. Were you at the premiere? What was the reaction?
I was there. So I'm at Sundance with Justice Simeon, Elle Lorraine, Lena Waithe, Kelly Rowland, the rest of the cast. Everybody loved it. That movie had so much of a reaction, not only to the comedy, but the messages that it was sending. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
Just like Black people it's okay to be yourself. This ain't nothing wrong with a fro. You feel me? You ain't got to do that. Because it might kill you.
Right. I mean, I know Justin Simien wrote and directed this film, but was that his intention? Did he want to spark this level of conversation?
I mean, when you have the person who is responsible for Dear White People, I definitely think that he wrote this movie to spark conversation. And I think when he gets another chance to make another film, he's going to do the same thing, take another piece of the culture and really make people think about it.
Jay, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much for surfing by. And Bad Hair is streaming on Hulu now. See you next time on Couch Surfing.